Hi, in this video I'm going to talk shortly about how I organize examination in my distance and hybrid courses. I'm going to use the course that I'm going to give in study period 4, web applications for mobile devices, as an example. So this course is organized as first 6 weekly assignments and then a larger project in the end, which is normally around 3 weeks long. It's an individual projects that the students do themselves. So what I try to do when I design examinations is that I want two things to happen. I want a red thread and I want this assignments that are used in the examination to build on each other, and then in the end I want it multimodal as well. So I'm going to take a little example here in the web app course that I'm going to show these three things. So the red thread is mostly related to the students. I want the students to get a feel that they are working on something throughout the course, so that they're not just building small examples, but they're building actual applications that could actually be deployed and then used later on. So I want them to get a feel for these larger applications, and that's why I have built in a red thread. In this case, it's a, let's see if we can find the assignment here. So here it is. In this case, I have created an application that they can fetch data from, and they can create data and things like that. It's called Infinity Warehouses. So we have like a warehouse app, and the students then create their own warehouse app throughout the course. It has provided a very good way of then first listing data, then creating data, then changing data, and doing these things that are very common within web application, but they do it for mobile devices as well. So that's the red thread. They are always concerned with this warehouse app, this order app, where they can place orders, they can pick orders, they can send orders and things like that. Then each assignment builds on the previous assignments. This is mostly done so that I, as a teacher, if things happen in the course, so if there's a lot of assignments handed in at the same time, I can then correct the assignments, two assignments at the same time. So I never like overwrite anything from last week till the next week, because then it's so much easier when I have to correct. I can always go in and look at this assignment and this assignment in parallel in many ways. The last thing is that I always want my examinations to be multimodal. So in this case, the students create a hand, they create an application that they're working on for 6 consecutive weeks, and then the project is the same way, where they create an application. Okay, so that's one mode of hand-in. So they create code. Then for all the 6 weekly assignments, I also want them to write and reflect on both the concepts, but also what they've learned throughout the week. And then in the end, for the project, they also do an oral presentation, either as a video that they record or live in the classroom for the campus students. So that's what I try to do, to get more than one mode of examination throughout the course. So it's not just handing in code. That would be very easy, especially with these new generative AI functions and things like that that you could use to plagiarize others' code or create code in that way. I want these several multimodal examinations, so that the students get to show more of what they can, and it makes it harder to cheat or plagiarize code. So that's how I try to design examinations. So you want a red thread, you want the assignments to build on each other, and then you want them multimodal. Bye bye.